here we are. There are some hidden tunnels that'll bring us up into the manor.
Never been? Yeah, I've actually been this way before. Are you okay?
I thought it might come to this one day, but being here again... Anyway. Up the stairs, to the left. We'll either run into Caudicus coming out this way if he's fleeing, or find him in his library if he's making a stand. Hold up. These certainly weren't installed the last time I was here. Caudicus must have upgraded his security. If the information from the Derman Priory is to be believed, I suggest silently getting by or picking them off.
Over here.
Countess! What are you doing here?
You know, I gave it some thought and decided that Canuck had let Caudicus slip through his fingers before. I couldn't leave it to chance this time.
We should catch up with Canuck and make sure that doesn't happen then. What's his position?
She doesn't know. The Shining Blade lost contact with Canuck and his men hours ago.
Anise, is this true? Why didn't you tell me?
Subterfuge, Commander. I enjoy that Sylvari snark, but our mission is Caudicus. We can waste time arguing, or we can go assess the situation.
If Canuck is harmed, I'm holding you responsible.
This mission is bigger than one soldier. Lead the way, Lady Beetlestone. Quite a few of the dogs in here.
Venture in a strange land.
Did you have a plan, milady? Good plan.
Tybalt once told me, use the terrain to your advantage, especially when the terrain goes boom. Maybe these munitions are one of the things I found that made me leave. Who knows what horrors he's amassed since I left.
Protected. Fury rising!
I need help.
I don't have any energy.
Where to now?
I'm guessing we follow the bodies.
Shining Blade. Tortured.
Commander, I'm sorry I didn't mention Canuck and his men earlier. I have a million things swirling in my head.
You're on a mission to eliminate your own father. I think it can be forgiven.
It's that, but also, if we come across Valette Wee, please let me try to talk to her. She's my friend. And family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
How hopeful the young are. She's beyond your reach, child. She's a traitor and a criminal. She'll get no respite here.
You'll have to go through me.
Bring in the last
You
one.
hear that?
This man has confessed. He's no longer in need of his tongue.
Here, I can pick the lock.
All must confess! Be freed of the burden of your secrets before we free you of your
Protected.
life! Thank you, but I'll show myself out!
Fast as the wind.
Canuck!
Hello, Commander. If you'd be so kind as to help me kill the rest of these creatures. Excellent. More have come to confess. Get them, but save their
Not enough
guidance
energy.
just for my ear.
That all of them? Looks clear.
Good to see you, Commander. Hopefully we can finally finish this and I can be out from under that horrible woman's thumb. Oh, hi, Anise. I didn't see you standing completely within my line of sight.
To think I almost missed you.
Have you seen my father? Codicus.
Brutish man with aggressively unsettling facial hair? Yes. He seemed upset that he wasn't on the Crichton throne. To the extent that he was... Is he really your father? I'm so sorry.
What was he doing?
Well, he was consuming bloodstone his lackeys gathered from the explosion. He might be unrecognizable to you, my dear.
I stopped recognizing him as my father long ago. We should move before he turns his scorn towards civilians. He'd rather see Cole burn than not.
Protected! Refreshing. Protected.
By the six, who blew this hole in the barn door?
I'm afraid that was me. Thought they'd have fixed that by now. Treasure. Refreshing. I feel energized.
Workers from Codicus's carnival. Some of them were soldiers who fought with him in Ascalon's war with the Char. I'd overhear them in the tunnels before I left. They're separatists, trying to devise a way to get back the homeland.
You handle these sideshow rejects. I'll let Logan know it's time to start his push.
Refreshing. I feel energized.
He hasn't eaten for days. First seraph to cross us will be devoured. Don't give me that look. You don't become co-head animal handler for a circus by being a nice guy. What's that, boy? You smell some rotten collaborators. Show yourself if you dare!
Protected.
Learn something new every day. Logan's moving. How are we doing?
Thwarted by another locked door. Maybe you'll lend me your foot key again, Commander.
Always at your disposal.
Maybe a quieter approach would have been wiser. This is my chance.
Rising. Give up yet? I'm neither here nor there.
Codicus, you have to stop! It's over!
Who's this? An imposter of my lost daughter? Imposters all around me! You look like to me, but you can't be. She's dead. She died the day she betrayed me, just like her backstabbing mother, who I had stabbed in the back!
Father! Murderer! Let's do this.
Commander, stun him under the chandelier.
Protected.
See
Maybe
if it
I
might
was the
enlighten
original
the
alone.
fine minister.
We need more endurance.
I'm neither here nor there.
But I can fix it. We'll try again. You and your mother. I'll see you both in the mist. We'll be a family again.
Debbie! Please. Please, no! Valette! Stop him!
He skipped. This thing is solid.
It was. He told me Kryder would be. Sorry. I'm sorry to me.
Don't let him poison any more lives.
Step away from her, traitor. You made this mess. And Codicus is gone.
Countess, what are you... To me.
I never meant. I can get you to him. I'll get you to that monster so you can put him down. So we can put him down.
So you can betray us while we fight? What do I look like?
I just want to balance this ledger. Then I'll gladly accept whatever fate you see fit.
Anise, you said Cordicus was our target.
So be it. Logan, you'll stay with her?
Of course. The Seraph are securing the rest of the manor. I'll see if I can get a medic in here.
He's in a subchamber under us. He has stores of bloodstone down there. We have to be careful.
Are you kidding me? The ego on this man.
This is his inner sanctum. Every time he came back from here, he was slightly more unbalanced.
How do you think the conversation with the sculptor went when he ordered these?
I need at least 6 reliefs of my face. No, bigger. Like 8 feet tall. Something that really captures my essence. A catastrophically misguided swagger-sodden plague sore.
You throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. What did you eat? I have a head like a cat. I have feet like a cat. But I am dumber than a cat.
You did this to me. You ruined everything!
So he's slightly larger and more unhinged than our last encounter.
Fury's rising!
A mask of his own face. Let's end this.
My pleasure. Given due process by the Crichton throne, you are hereby sentenced to... Oh, forget it. Let's just kill him.
You're coming with me!
His shield is too strong. Face us, you overgrown masked coward. Use the shards. Too much bloodstone magic will overwhelm him.
Give the magic-infused psychopath more magic?
Trust me, I've heard some things. The overload doesn't end well for us.
Protected.
You too, Valette!
Fury
There's
rising!
no end to today's treachery!
You shot her! Your own daughter!
She left me! Your mother saw to that! That's why I took you!
Apologized.
Now everyone has to pay!
We have to get out of this twisted place.
Here! How How is she?
She's been asking for you, Valette.
Anise, while they have their moment, to the matter of my billet.
Not wasting any time, eh?
Not when it should be my own.
You served me faithfully. And given the bearded reptile buried somewhere beneath me, you have held up your end of the bargain. Consider yourself a free Sylvari.
How's it feel?
It feels good.
To me!
Oh, he's here. Master Tybalt. You found me.
Medic, take her back to her godparents in Divinity's Reach. They'll want to make arrangements.
Thank you for breaking the silence, Captain. Now, I hope you're ready to follow her into the Miss Valette.
Yes.
Countess, Valette helped when she didn't have to. And I'm not sure this is what Demi would have wanted.
She should stand trial. Past deeds. You should be given a chance to make up for them.
There's been too much death today. And I've recently had an opening on my payroll. She'll stay with me and serve her sentence as my ward.
Thank you for your mercy.
Hold that thought until you've served her for a while. You'll be begging for a cell in under a week.
Well, as a first step down this road, let me tell you, you should check Codicus's chambers. I think you might find more than a few things interesting there.
Go. Logan and I will take her to Divinity's Reach. Maybe one day she'll make up for her misdeeds and become better.
Like the Crichton Spiderwort.
Commander, I'm impressed. You know your flora. That's the Queen's favorite flower, you know.
I'm aware.
I was going to leave, but I'm dying to see his room after the splendor that was his private dungeon. Oh, Minister Beetlestone, you did not disappoint. Why on Tyria do you think he has a painting of Captain Thackeray in here?
That's maybe because, if he thought... You know what? We should probably never tell Logan about this.
Agreed. That man's been through enough. And this would probably scar him worse than being stuffed in a blighting pod. Nothing in that chest. Odd, but probably not what we're looking for.
A surprisingly normal bed. And then there's the ceiling. Wow.
Don't think that's it. Codicus's questionable taste in art aside, I doubt this is what Valette was talking about.
Something here.
What is it?
According to this note, it's one of Lazarus's aspects.
A what?
Without it, they could have never resurrected Lazarus. The real Lazarus. Codicus wasn't kidding when he called him a false god when he showed up.
If he's an imposter, it would explain why we were able to see him. But who would pose as Lazarus?
Someone who wanted access to an unstable bloodstone and an instant army to unquestioningly do their bidding.
Deceptive, tactical, and powerful. Not the greatest combination.
I'll send this to Exemplar Calden with the Shining Blade to authenticate it. Make sure it's not just more propaganda. And then Marjorie. We should get her out of there.
I'll send word to her on my way to... well, wherever I go, I suppose.
So no Dragon's Watch in your future?
Regretfully. I've been under someone's yoke for too long. It's high time I walk as my own Sylvari for a while.
Well, being in the guild doesn't mean... but I understand. Thanks for everything, Canuck. You've been a good friend.
Oh, don't start weeping about it. I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Rare treasure.